kitchen in the world. I've been here for 24 years. I know this place back and forth. Everyone says, you're doing a cooking video, you need a fancy kitchen. This is home to me. When you cook, you have to be at home. Italians are passionate about their home, the ingredients, the food that they put on the table. I'm very passionate about that. I'm not leaving this kitchen. This is my home. Today I'm making pasta fagioli. My dad taught me how to make this. He grew up in a large family. They didn't have a lot of money. This was their comfort food. They even put a little hot pepper seeds in that in the winter time. They put that in there so they kept them warm in the winter because they only had one sweater to share between them. So I'm going to put some hot pepper seeds in it. That's an in or out for you, but here's my ingredients. I always use a great olive oil. I like this Ranieri brand. Don't use cheap olive oil. Use good ingredients. There's not a lot of ingredients here. You can taste each one of them. I use chickpeas and cannellini beans. Most recipes only call for cannellini beans. We make it a little bit different. I use an Italian tomato. I chop them up. Make sure the tomato doesn't have too much puree. Okay, 12 ounces each. 12 ounce, 12 ounce, 12 ounce. In the back here I have chicken stock, 12 ounces of chicken stock. Garlic, I start with whole cloves. I chop it, about 3 tablespoons. Now here's the magic. This is bacon. It's about ½ pound chopped up. A real recipe, Italian recipe, prosciutto, guanciale, pancetta. I cook at home. I don't want you to go all over the world to find these ingredients. These are easily accessible. So, buy bacon. If you have pancetta, use bacon. You have an end of prosciutto, use prosciutto. Make sure you use enough major flavor component. Here we have like about 3 ounces of basil, fresh basil I chopped up, salt, pepper, and then I have some hot pepper flakes. Okay? I have a nice pot here. I put it on the stove. I'm going to let it warm up just a tad. I put that garlic in there. I'm going to follow it, right, by hand. And I'm going to say I'm going to put about a cup, maybe a ½ cup of olive oil in there with that. And I'm putting all the bacon in, a whole ½ pound. Look at this. Look at it in the pot here. Preston, bring it in tight on that pot because it's important. This is where I developed the flavor profile of pasta fagioli. So we're going to let this cook. I'm going to get it to the right color, and then I'm going to be right back. I'm going to tell you, this pasta fagioli, even your fat uncle that knows it all, he's going to like my pasta fagioli. We'll see you real soon. That's my color. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, now I'm going with 12 ounces of each. Chicken stock, tomato, cannellini beans, garbanzo beans. First, I like to add the tomato. Woo! Yeah, now you see what I'm talking about. Right there. I'll stir those tomatoes in. Oh, if you guys could smell this, I wish I could do a kind of scratch and sniff on this video because you would understand the sensory overload happening right now. I'm going to my homemade chicken stock. If not, College Inn is a good choice. I'm going to put about 12 ounces of this in. It's a 3-ounce ladle. 1, 2, 3, 4, all in. That's perfect. Here we go. I have about 4 ounces of basil. Don't be shy. Put it in there. It's not going to ruin anything. Boom. Remember I told you cold weather, winter, little hot pepper seeds to keep you warm. No sweater after you eat this. Nice sea salt. Sprinkle it on top. Salt is the most important component to cooking. Black pepper. There we go. You know what? Boom. A little more salt. To make the pasta fagioli thick, I want to break down a few of the beans so that starch thickens up my sauce. I don't want to add flour. I don't want to add cornstarch. This is alla naturale. Okay, I want to cook it like this, stirring it. This takes about 15 minutes to cook. We're going to bring it to a boil, and boy, oh boy, it smells beautiful. We're ready. Now what I'm going to do is I pre-cook a little ditalini pasta. You can't cook the pasta in the pasta fagioli. What I recommend is heat up what you're going to use, pre-cook your pasta, and then put it in. Since we're going to eat this whole pot right now, I'm going to take some ditalini and put it in there because the name is Pasta e Fagioli, pasta and beans. And I put about 4 ounces of pasta in there, cooked. And that's going to really thicken it up beautifully, finish it off. I always have one of these on my counter. This is a beautiful piece of bread, a nice crusty Italian bread. And what I like to do here is take a couple spoonfuls of this just so you see the beautiful consistency of this pasta fagioli, right? Nothing fancy. Took us 15 minutes to make this pasta fagioli. Look at this, baby. Come on. Thank you for tuning in. And we did this recipe today for somebody reached out to our Facebook or to our blog, said, Vic makes the best pasta fagioli. Will he show us how to make it? Absolutely, we'll show you how to make it. Anything that I know how to make, I'll show you. Blog us, email us, Facebook us. I'll come online, I'll show you how to do it. It's my pleasure. Thanks for viewing, and come back soon. Pasta Fagioli.